think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly update from the IHSAA Commissioner himself, Bobby Cox. Now for the inside scoop on what's happening day to day with the IHSAA. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Bobby Cox.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Bobby Cox. Commissioner, we are rapidly approaching some fall sports championships. We already have had one state championship chosen in golf. Homestead wins girls golf championship. We are all in. The pairing show coming up with football this weekend. But let's talk about the state champions in golf at Homestead. Played at Prairie View Golf Course in Indianapolis. Fun day, great golf, some really interesting stories coming out of the girls championship.
As they always do, Bob, our girls golf championship was conducted at Prairie View. I want to thank our friends at Prairie View, Doc O'Neill and his entire staff, for the great work they do to put on a championship tournament like they do. One of the greatest state championship golf tournaments in the country, to be quite frank. Homestead, our champion on the team side, upended Evansville North, who has been a multiple-time state champion, played tremendously over the 2 days. And congratulations to them. Also, we had an incident come up. This happens every once in a while in golf. And we had a young lady who signed for an incorrect scorecard, Kia Parrott, who's from Kokomo High School. Her goal was always to be on the awards platform as an individual. She would have finished sixth. And as it turned out, she realized that she signed for an incorrect scorecard. And so she took it upon herself to report herself to the meet officials, and she was disqualified. And I can't emphasize enough how important that is, and how what a tremendous act of sportsmanship and fair play that was exhibited by this young high school student. We've seen it happen at the professional level. It's happened at the collegiate level. It's happened at our level. And I think special consideration should be given to this young lady for her honesty, her sportsmanship, and sense of fair play in a very difficult situation. And quite frankly, she could have just let it ride. No one would have figured it out. But she knew it was wrong, and she couldn't live with herself knowing that it was wrong, so she reported it. So I think that the messages that we're providing with respect to sportsmanship and how high school sports should be played, this is a crystal clear example of why we do what we do.
Could not agree more, could not echo what you said, the sentiments. I congratulate Kia Parrott and Kokomo High School and the IHSAA. We're talking to the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Bobby Cox. This weekend, Commissioner, the pairing show for the upcoming football championship will be taking place 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock Eastern Time, Sunday night, the 13th. Paul Condry from the Indiana Football Digest and I will be live with you and your colleagues at the IHSAA headquarters. It's always a fun night, always a tension-filled night, quite frankly, when everybody's waiting to find out who's going to be playing whom and where.
It is, and it's a great 48 sectionals across the state, and we'll be drawing those first-round pairings on Sunday evening so that we can get our tournament underway. We encourage our member schools to get together, have these viewing parties. Send us your pictures, tweet those pictures, and we will recognize as many schools as we can throughout the broadcast. It's a great time for our schools and our communities and our football program to rally together to figure out who that first-round opponent's going to be, and then what's your tournament path going to be to the state finals at Lucas Oil over Thanksgiving weekend.
It's always fun for us to be able to sit there and talk about matchups. The viewing parties, the pictures that continue to flow in has been a great addition. I think everybody has a chance to be involved in this from an interactive standpoint, sharing information. I think what makes it such a cool evening for all of us coming up on Sunday.
Well, it is, and what it does, Bob, I think, is it's another example of where education-based athletics brings a community together. Unlike any other stanchion of sports in our society, high school sports, here's a great example of how an event, the pairing show, brings the team together, brings the community together, brings all the school folks together in anticipation of what's going to happen. And it's just a fun time for us as a staff at the IHSAA to draw the pairings out and figure out who's going to play. And then quite selfishly, where are we going to go?
Right.
Where are we going to go and see that first game? I look forward to it, and so we'll be figuring out where I'm going to go on that Friday night, the 25th, and see a great high school contest.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Bobby Cox, our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA. Commissioner, enjoy the weekend. I'll look forward to seeing you on Sunday night.
Thank you, Bob.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly update from the IHSAA Commissioner himself, Bobby Cox. Now for the inside scoop on what's happening day to day with the IHSAA. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Bobby Cox.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Bobby Cox. Bobby, it's fall. It feels like fall. It's football weather. And we want to talk about football in the IHSAA, obviously week number 9 of the regular season coming up. But unified football is something that you at the IHSAA, your staff, your member institutions, and more importantly, the student athletes around our state have embraced.
Unified Flag Football State Championship will be held at Grand Park in the Event Center in Westfield, Indiana. High noon kickoff between McCutcheon and Mooresville, two schools that weren't even in our tournament last year and now will be contesting a state championship. It's part of the Special Olympics partnership that we have and of our Champions Together program that is really run by the students from the Student Advisory Committee in the partnership with Special Olympics Indiana. Our second championship, it's a wonderful program. We started last year with 24 schools. This year we had 37 schools in the tournament, and we know that it will continue to grow. And so we'll culminate the fall unified season with the championships at Grand Park at noon on Saturday.
You know, we've talked about this before in our conversations, and you know, it is, as you point out, a student-driven initiative. And I think you and the staff and everyone involved with the IHSAA and the member institutions have to be overwhelmed at how the students around our state have not only embraced this, they have literally run with the ball, bad cliche notwithstanding, and it is an extremely important event for all of them.
It is, Bob. The reality is what we're trying to do is create a culture of inclusion and understanding. You know, students that attend our schools that have intellectual disabilities, they love their high schools just like regular education students. They just, before this time, have never had an opportunity to represent their school. Unified Sports and the program we do with Champions Together allows that representation to occur. And so what we have are students with and without intellectual disabilities participating together in unified flag football, unified track and field, which are sponsored by the IHSAA, unified bowling, and unified bocce, which is sponsored by Special Olympics Indiana. Mm-hmm. Together we offer 4 sports where these young people can represent their high school and be a part of the mainstream. And I can't think of anything that's more important than including all students in the high school experience. And so we have been able to do that through these sports. It's very rewarding. It's the right thing to do, and we'll have a great championship on Saturday.
Bobby Cox joining us, talking about Unified Flag Football Championship coming up this weekend at Grand Park. McCutcheon and Mooresville playing for the championship. I have an occasion, as you do, certainly when I'm at basketball games in the winter, to be able to see some of these schools during their unified nights, and it's an overwhelming experience. It's so much fun, and it's great to be a part of, just as a spectator. But I can't imagine what it's like for the kids and the parents and everybody involved in it at their particular schools.
Well, all along the time that these students with intellectual disabilities have been in our schools, they've been told no. And now they're finally being told yes. And if you've lived that life where you're a parent of one of these children who have been told no their whole career, and now all of a sudden they're playing at halftime before 1,000 people in a gymnasium, and everybody's standing up and cheering, and these kids are out there making baskets and being a part of the festivities, I don't think any of us can really fully understand how important that is. And it's part of a bigger Champions Together program that we've been working with Special Olympics here over the past 7 years. This week I've had an opportunity to participate at a convocation at South Ripley High School, where they were recognized for being one of 14 schools statewide to receive the National Unified Champion School, a tall bar to reach 10 different pillars that the school had to meet to get this recognition. Today, the entire school student body was in the gymnasium to recognize these young people. They were the state unified bowling champions last season. I can't think of a better way to bring high school kids together and communities together than what happened today and what happened at South Ripley. And I just am honored to be a part of it, and it's very enjoyable and rewarding to watch it unfold.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA, Bobby Cox. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA. Great stuff, Commissioner. Congratulations. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you, Bob. You too.
All right, we're back. So we are only on YouTube now.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get the streams to go out to all 3 apps.
So I have had some people that told me it's not working on YouTube. So I hope on my phone it seems to be working. So if you can tell me in the chat if it seems to be working, I could use some positive news right now with the stream. So it does say we have 29 people here. I'm assuming they're able to watch. And so hopefully it works fine. Maybe that's going to be a thing where, oh, good run there
Good
by
run.
Johnson.
That's Johnson, I think.
Yeah. So maybe it's going to be a thing where we're going to have to be on YouTube on away games, and then we can be on all 3 at home. But we're learning.
Mm-hmm.
So 3rd and short. Johnson right up the middle. So good thing he. Oh, I thought that was a flag for a minute.
Football.
But good thing he came back from injury. We lose Zach to injury, and now Jacob came back to give us another running back. Houston looks to throw.
Mm-hmm. It's complete to Sotelo.
Yep. I think we're going to have a hard time getting anything deep. I feel like Lapel seems to be playing way back and trying to keep everything in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably going to have to be a lot of those short little passes, short routes.
So Swan's got lots of pressure. So he throws one deep.
Yep.
It's incomplete.
Good pressure there. Got him running. And he was running kind of to his left, which I think ideally as a right-handed quarterback, you'd rather be running toward your right. But still almost made the completion.
Johnson quick up the middle.
And it's going to be close to a first down.
They're going to give it to them.
So again, I know someone told me that it wasn't working on YouTube, though I'm watching it on my phone. So I think it's working, but if you could send us a little chat message that eases my worries. Houston looks to throw.
It's a good pass by Swan.
Yep. So again, short passes. Be interesting to see. Oh, thank you, Steve Barton, for letting me know. Jacob up the middle. And it's going to be close to a first down. So interesting to see what kind of adjustments we make here. Connie Sotelo joining us. Sorry, I know some of you are loyal YouTube viewers, weren't able to see the first half, but we were on Facebook. So if you're used to watching us on YouTube, you ought to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at EH Sports Network. And we were able to communicate a little bit by telling people the issues that we were having in the first half. So, do we have a timeout? Oh, no game. Second down and about 10. Oh.
Johnson again.
Oh, a good
He got
run. He
loose.
may get about 3 yards short of the goal line.
Good run by Johnson.
Now someone says that it's not working.
Oh, it kind of glitched.
I have the settings down as low as I can go as far as quality-wise. So it's going to be first and goal for the Royals. Really important here to get a score early. Johnson. So at the away games we're not on Wi-Fi like we are at school, so at home games. So that's part of our problems. So third down and goal from, I can't tell where we are. About the 4-yard line, maybe?
Yeah.
We're not as high up. It's hard to tell, I think, don't you think? Our vantage point's a lot lower than we typically are. Oh.
Fumble on the play.
And it's going to be Bulldogs football. That's twice we've had the ball down by the goal line.
I think maybe 3 times.
And I think we're getting paid back from Shenandoah last week.
Yeah.
Because they had the similar type situations where they got down to the goal line 3 times and turned it over.
Yeah.
And now we're in the same situation, though. I think there may have been a flag on the play. Maybe not.
Just a fumble.
All right, so the break's just not going for the Royals tonight. It's really struggling, and really Lapel's dominated.
In all areas.
Yep, off. Oh, it still says we're in halftime. I think Lapel's going to use a lot of clock here with the 21-point lead here. No reason to really be in a big hurry. Oh! So, looks like Smitty there on the defense.
Great defense.
So, nearly caught there, but Smitty got a hand in there.
It's good we have someone guarding.
We've got, I'm just kind of checking, making sure people are finding everything okay. Oh, good pressure there. Is he going to be sacked? Or it's going to, about a loss of 4.
So this will bring up 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Looks like they're going to punt. Who's back there? That's Smitty.
Yes.
Huh. I wonder why JP and Cole are not returning. That's a great punt there for the Bulldogs. Tough break for the Royals, and I'm not sure. Makes me wonder, is Cole out there? Is Cole
I
injured?
don't see him.
Is that him on the sideline right by the yard marker? I don't know. No. That's Settergren. Ooh, Johnson handoff. And we ran that play quite a few times here, and they're sniffing it out.
Stopping it more and more early on.
So Smitty in for Rainbolt at receiver. So we have a different receivers out there right now. And Swan's going to pick up the first down, and so good little run for Houston.
He's been doing a lot of running tonight.
Swan back to pass again. He's going to go deep. Oh. So nearly picked off again, but almost caught the deflection. So I think it was intended for Ashton.
After 2 interceptions, I'm kind of on my toes whenever the ball gets thrown deep.
Yeah. They've actually done a really nice job at defending the deep pass all night. So we're up to 45 viewers. So we have more now than we did on Facebook earlier.
That's good. There's 5:19 on the clock.
And Swan. So I think Landon thought he might throw it to him. And Houston was telling Landon to block. Uh-oh.
Wow. Swan deep past the Fox, and it's caught.
So touchdown there. Oh, replay. I'm not going to get that.
That's the play we've been looking for all night.
I don't even have replay turned on. When we reset, I never turned it back on. So much needed play for the Royals. And looks like we're going to go for 2.
Maybe this will start something for the Royals.
Yeah, we need some kind of momentum here.
Yeah.
And
2-point conversion was not good.
So at least we got something positive.
Something
it seems
on
like
the scoreboard.
It's been a while since we really had anything go our way positively. Was that JP that caught it?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're just joining us, I'm Joe Paxton and Jocelyn.
Jocelyn Duncan.
Jocelyn was with us. We had kind of a wild first half for us. We had some issues, technical difficulties, and a lot of people couldn't find us. For whatever reason, it was only streaming on Facebook and not on Twitter and YouTube. And it may have to deal with our hotspot situation. But we're now on YouTube only, and hopefully everybody has been able to find us. JP kicks it.
It's a good punt by Fox.
Yep. A great kick there by JP. So while we have a little chance here, sectional week next week. This is what the bracket looks like. We're at Winchester. If we were fortunate enough to win that game at Winchester, we would then play the winner of Heritage Christian or Northeastern, and I believe that would be a home game in the second round. So what's the time? I can't.
4:33.
4:33 left in the third quarter. Oh, good defensive play. Who's that? Is that Cavaletto? No.
78.
Is that Reed?
Hunter Knudsen.
Hunter Knudsen. Nice job. So great play there by Hunter. So if we can get a stop here quickly, get the ball back, and just give us a chance to get us back into the game. And it's almost picked off.
Couldn't hold on to that.
So somewhat dangerous play there. Again, I'm interested to know about Cole. He's not out there on defense either. He hasn't been in for a while.
Since the second half or second quarter.
Yeah. We did have a player injured down there earlier, and I know we were messing with stuff. I never paid attention to who it was. So here we are, third and about 12. Royals really need to stop here. Give us a chance. Screen pass, and it's dropped. So it's going to be fourth down, most likely going to punt.
3:49 on the clock.
We'll see who's back. Looks like Ashton's back to receive again. So Ashton not used to returning punts.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's maybe why he let that last one go by with our Cole being out currently. Oh, he's going to run. It's a fake. And he's going to get a first down and more. So a little trickery. And it works. I'm looking in chat here. Seems like we.
That was a nice play.
Yeah. Yep. Caught us off guard and.
Got the first down.
And, looked like a hold, but he's going to be right up the middle. So, I looked like the official was looking at it, right at it.
Back-to-back first downs.
And just when you thought the momentum was starting to turn a little bit, it's back in the Lapel's favor.
Flag on the play.
Yeah. Oh, and he's going to break it, and he may go, and he is going to go. So that is actually going to be called back. So really, I thought there was a hold on the previous play that went uncalled, and there they call that one. That one was really huge considering the outcome of the play. Sorry.
Complete pass. Well defended. Connor Schultz with the tackle.
Okay. So 2:20 left here in the third period. Oh, passes.
Oh,
Caught.
what a catch by the Bulldog defender.
It was deflected up in the air, and
Yeah.
he kept his
Kinda,
concentration.
yeah.
Yeah, that was great. Great catch there by the Bulldogs. And now it's 3rd and 8. Here's another pass. And looks like it's going to
Not
be
good
still
enough.
short, though.
Yeah, not good enough for a first down.
So it's 4th and short. They've converted a few 4th downs. Obviously, the fake punt just a little bit ago, but they've had some runs straight up the middle.
53 seconds remaining. They got the first down.
And more.
And
And out of bounds. Nearly caught there. So it's 2nd down and 10 at the 20. How much time's left?
29 seconds.
29 seconds here in the third quarter. Not much there. And looks like they're going to let the clock run out.
Time has expired on the clock. Heading into the fourth quarter.
So just looking ahead, like I know we've talked about it already a little bit, looking ahead at the sectional next week, playing Winchester. This is kind of the season of sectional 38. And we'll be heading to Winchester, and now that we know this, most likely we will only be on YouTube. And so just
unless we get lucky and
unless we figure out there's something else that's causing us not to stream to all three this evening. So you may just plan on us just being on YouTube. You can subscribe to YouTube. Our YouTube channel is EH Athletics. And subscribe to that so you don't miss us. And then just like I know a lot of people on YouTube missed the first half because we were only streaming on Facebook. And we tried to figure it out throughout the first half why it was doing that. But So you may want to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. So when we do have an event, you can find out where we're at, especially when there was issues like there was tonight. So we're going to start the fourth quarter with the Lapel with 21, Eastern Hancock 6. And pressure.
Sotelo.
Sotelo with the tackle.
Defense.
Who was the pressure there? Settergren?
Yes.
So Chase Settergren with good pressure on the quarterback. Made him kind of lofted a little high, which allowed Sotelo to get there quicker. Do want to thank all of our sponsors. You've noticed them scrolling in the bottom left-hand corner. Next week at Winchester, since we're considered an educational station, we're not allowed to have sponsors during the tournament. So we appreciate those sponsors during the regular season, and that's why you won't see them next week. Oh, good pressure there.
Good pressure.
Great move, though, to get out of it. And he's going to get a first down. So Landon was kind of sneaking up on him, and he just made a move and got around him. And
it's a good move.
Handoff right up the middle.
Oh, short.
He was moving pretty quick, though. I'm
He was
surprised.
coming in hot.
Surprised that they were able to get him stopped so easily. Nope, looks like they're going to run again. Settergren with the tackle. Good play there by Chase. So if he doesn't get him, he probably gets the touchdown. So third down and short. Third and goal. And he's going to get in that time.
Touchdown Bulldogs.
27-6. And they've really done a nice job on their extra points. We talk about.
They've kicked a few field goals.
Yeah, so we've been. We have typically just been a 2-point conversion team. We did have the one game where we did.
That a lot.
So they've done a nice job, Lapel.
There it is again.
So again, once we have a break here, we're going to mention those sponsors. And like I said, this might be our last game for a while where we'll be allowed to show them or talk about them. So Joyner Homes, McCleary Sporting Goods, 9-Star Connect, Remax the Star Team, Riley Park Tire Service, Inskeep Ford, Reynolds Farm Equipment, Sinorama, Mozzie's Pizza, Warner Orthodontics, Knightstown Locker, Rodebeck Mechanical, Neighborhoods Against Substance Abuse, Auto Owners Insurance, Summers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Greenfield Banking Company, Knightstown Elevator, Star Financial, Stillinger Family Funeral Home, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, Maggie Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, County Line Milling, and Winners Financial Group. So like I said, we won't be able to do sponsors next week since it's an IHSAA tournament event and we're considered an educational station. But we will pick up when we start doing girls basketball and boys basketball with the sponsors. Good catch there by JP.
He's getting a good run.
Good job, JP.
Stopped.
Oh, I think he might have fumbled.
Hopefully that's not the case. I think we secured the fumble.
Okay. So, almost a disaster there.
Yes.
So it's going to be first down for the Royals, and they're going to have to move it with a sense of urgency here with just a few minutes left here. 9 minutes and 54 seconds. Oh, and then there's a late flag. Face mask on the defense. And another run. Nope. Oh, Houston's got it. I didn't realize. I thought Jacob had it.
Swan with another long run.
He's got quite a few yards rushing tonight. While we have a second, I know we're moving pretty quick here. I do want to wish our cross-country runners, Nick Edwards, Daniel Campbell, and Ashton Willis, good luck tomorrow in the regional at Rushville. Oh, good catch by Houston. Almost over. The snap was almost over his head. Second down and 10 after the incomplete pass. So we knew these last couple of games of the season was going to be a challenge. It's going to be a good prep going into the sectional. And the deep pass is going to be way over.
Too deep.
So we knew this was going to be a challenge ending the season with Monroe Central, Shenandoah, Lapel. And this is and it's good to go into these tougher games heading into the sectional.
Right before sectional play.
Because our sectional isn't an easy sectional. It's got some really good teams with Cecina and Heritage Christian, Northeastern, Winchester. So
Swan up the sideline.
And he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
So not the typical that we've seen all season.
Yeah.
Houston hasn't usually done a lot of running, but doing a nice job tonight. Johnson with the carry. So we need to move. Sense of urgency here. It's going to be handed off, and he's going to be tagged. I think they're going to call a face mask. So. Okay. So second and short. And is that freezing?
It's freezing.
Yep. And unable to turn the corner. Garrett usually a straight straight line runner.
Yeah.
We usually don't run him out to
No.
the sideline, so he's usually right up the middle, kind of bang for a few yards kind of a runner. So surprising we went to the outside with him. Though those have been kind of the plays we've been running all night with Jacob. And there.
Oh.
And we're going to have a turnover. I kind of got the feeling it was just bound to happen
Yeah,
sometime.
Yeah.
Because
how close they were to their end zone.
and well, I mean, there's been a few times that the snap's been almost over
Yeah,
Houston's head,
yeah.
and Houston's just
They've
made a great play to catch it. And then that time it was just too high,
Yeah.
too hard. So a turnover, and that's going to be the third turnover where we've been inside the 10-yard line tonight.
Just not.
And then, am I
No,
at
I
least?
think you're right, yeah.
And then we've had another turnover that was probably about around the 20. So turnovers definitely been an issue. And then Lapel's just played. I mean, obviously Lapel's one of the better teams we've played this year, and they've shown it tonight. Really an all-around team. They throw the ball well. They run the ball well. They defend really well. They kick. They've extra points.
Yeah, I agree.
So really well-balanced all-around team.
Deep pass is overthrown. Seven minutes and 31 seconds on the clock.
Oh, it's picked off.
Pass.
And that's going to be a touchdown. Is that Settigren?
Yep.
So it's Settigren
Interception.
with the pick six touchdown. And so great job
awesome
there.
Job by Settigren.
We'll see. Well, after the 2-point conversion attempt here, we'll look at the replay. Kind of caught me off guard.
I know.
I wasn't ready for it myself. In fact, I didn't even see Chase until he had the ball.
He kind of just ran right through the ball.
Like, I didn't see him.
Two-point conversion by Johnson.
They're going to say it's
Close,
no good. So let's see if we can get to that replay real quick. Like I said, I didn't even see the play here. Oh. Let's see if I can find Chase. And he kind of jumps right in front.
Takes off.
And then he didn't have too far to go. And so big interception, pick six for Chase Settigren. We haven't had to. I had this great graphic that I worked out for tonight, and I haven't hardly used it because I was a little frustrated in the first half with how things were going with the live stream. So thank you for those that have stuck around. We're up to 50. So hopefully if you were one of those people on Facebook in the first half, you found us on YouTube in the second half. So I do see some people were like, look on Facebook looking, wondering where we were. So we're doing the best we can here. We're learning how things are going. So we're doing this as this streaming is part of my Intro to Communications class that Jocelyn's in, and we have 11 other students in that class. And we do this somewhat on a volunteer basis, or pretty much on a volunteer basis, other than the class.
Right. Oh, sacked. Good defense by the Royals.
Yep.
That was.
Who was that?
Wesley Kane and someone else.
Speaking of students in our Intro to Communications class, Wes.
Oh, yeah, Wesley.
One of those.
One of our own.
So here we have 6 minutes and 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And short hops it. So it's going to be 3rd and long. You get a stop here. You never know. I mean, it's technically a 2-possession game. But a lot of things have to go the Royals' way at this point. And he's going to throw it.
Short little pass.
I think they did say he caught it for a gain of 2.
4th down.
So, see if they're going to run a fake here. I'm going to be aware of it at least now at this point. Again, Smitty, not our typical punt returner. And they're just going to kick it.
It's very far.
An impressive punt there. And like I said, Cole, we hope everything's all right with him. So he went out with an injury earlier in the game, and he's our punt returner all year. He's a couple punt returns for a touchdown. And then we have a brand-new punt returner tonight, and I don't think he feels real comfortable returning or catching those, so they're just letting him go by. So
Houston takes it out of bounds. 5 minutes.
5:35 remaining in the fourth period. I mean, you're at the point now where something's happening. Yeah. You have to make things happen quick. Crazier things have happened. You just got to make sure that they you got to move at a much more quicker pace.
Swan.
Ooh, nearly picked off.
Wow. That was close.
You got to think that Lapel's going to play pretty deep, try to keep all the receivers in front. So it's 3rd down and about 6, and they are going to run it.
Oh, good run. Good run.
Good job. Is that JP?
Fox.
So JP being used as a runner there.
Secured the 1st down.
Oh. And Swan looking to pass. And he's going to run it. So he gets out of bounds with 5:03 left. Oh, a lot of pressure.
Incomplete pass.
I think the Lapel's doing a good job at like mixing up when they bring a lot of people versus just a few and dropping a bunch. And we weren't prepared there.
There's 5 minutes left on the clock for the final quarter.
Oh, it's gonna be. It looks like it's gonna be a 4th and short. So it's going to be 4th and less than a yard, I believe. And
I think it's still short.
yeah, like they're calling for a measurement. So we are planning on streaming the Winchester game, sectional game next week. I think Jocelyn, you're planning on being
I'll
there
be
for that
there.
too. So we'll be at Winchester, and if we learned anything from it tonight, it might be that we're only going to be on YouTube.
So stay tuned for that.
So be prepared for that, most likely. And I have not heard back. It is going to be short. And so it's 4th down after the measurement. I haven't heard back from Winchester yet. I contacted them today, but we have gotten approval by the IHSAA, which is the big approval needed to be able to stream a tournament game. And so big play here, 4th down and less than a yard. Johnson is going to get the first down and more. So we need to get up there. Stop's going to clock for the chains to move. And the Royals need to get up on the line ready to go here quickly.
That was freezing, I think.
Oh, was that freezing? So Gallion gets the play in quickly. Coach Gallion.
Freezing again.
Oh, Swan
just
kept
kidding.
it. So the fake to freezing, Swan kept it.
It's a good fake.
4 minutes remaining here in the 4th period. Oh, he's going to get sacked and fumble.
I think the Royals jump on the ball and secure it.
Yeah, that's tough.
But
So
that is tough.
who was it we got on that? Boudry? I think so. Is that
Yeah, well, the ball went rolling,
is
so
that Cavaletto?
someone got up on it.
I didn't do a very good job at my notes here. Boudry did get jumped on that fumble. And it's going to be 3rd and about 7.
Swan looks for
Ooh,
Neal.
right through the hands of the lapel defender. And
Oh, that was close.
oh, and a late flag here. Personal foul against Lapel. So they don't announce the numbers, but they always tell the coach who it was because I'm sure the coach really wants to know who makes a play like that. I didn't even see it. So
That's
what
right.
happened?
Like in basketball, you know.
Yeah, a technical foul, but they'll tell the number in
Yeah.
that. So first down for the Royals. JP is going to get it's technically a reception. So short pass to Fox. Swan's going to go deep, and Sotelo.
Pass was just a little out of bounds.
So we actually had 2 footballs on the field. Caden's holding the football, and there was another football out there. Oh, a draw play up the middle. Johnson.
Oh, referee was right in the middle
Yep.
of the play.
And it's going to be a first down. It's 2 minutes and 41 seconds remaining. So Swan's going to throw. It's going to be overthrown. It's going to stop the clock, however. We've had a few drives where we've moved the ball, gotten into the scoring position, and like we said earlier, we've been inside the 10-yard line 3 times and turned it over.
Yeah.
So we've had some success on offense, but just unable to complete it and get the ball in the end zone. He is going to throw that one deep.
It is caught.
Is that Landon?
That is Landon O'Neill.
So Landon just went up and got it.
It was a great catch.
Yep. And I'm off my replay game tonight. So it's 3rd down and goal. If you can get it in quickly, at least you give yourselves a chance.
Right. Oh, I think Johnson just took it in.
Oh, they're going to say he's short.
Oh.
It looked like it to me, too.
Yeah, he must have been just shy.
So that's using a lot of the clock there.
Oh, good pass.
And that's going to be
Good
a touchdown.
play.
So you're giving yourself, you get a 2-point conversion here, and at least you've given yourself a chance. 28-18. Minute 53 remaining here as they attempt this 2-point conversion. Oh, he's going to fumble.
Nice.
That might have been too late. Well, we'll try it.
Yeah. Let's see what happened there.
So,
Kind of confused.
I don't know. Did you see who actually caught it? I did not.
I didn't see who actually caught it, but.
So originally, we kind of like lose the ball. Houston goes and picks it up.
He found someone.
Yeah,
deep
they're
in
wide
the end
open.
zone.
I just don't know who it was. And so now you're still at a 1-possession game. So if you can find a way to get the football on an onside kick here or whatever, you give yourselves a chance. And I think if you remember last week, Shenandoah scored a touchdown, 47-yard touchdown, right? Or 47, like a long touchdown with like 47 seconds left, and nearly got them back in the game. It all came down to a 2-point conversion last week.
Held them.
I actually have that highlight on here that I was planning on showing tonight, but never quite got to it. And
A minute 52 left on the clock.
I have no idea what our timeout situation is.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we're able to call some timeouts here to give us a chance to get the ball back. Want to try to force a turnover. Run up the middle. It's going to be a good carry. It's going to be timeout, I believe. Timeout by the Royals. How much time's left?
A minute and 46 seconds.
A minute and 46 seconds. My vantage point, I can't see the scoreboard. There for a while, I actually was like, where's their scoreboard? Like, they don't have a scoreboard.
Yeah. They do.
So Jocelyn can see it. I can't quite see it. And it's going to be second and about 5. You imagine Lapel's going to run it most likely here. And you got to find a way to keep them from getting a first down.
And
Run up the
carry.
middle. So it's going to be third down and about 2. So another timeout by the Royals. A minute 40 left. If you can get a stop here, you at least open the door for the chance. A first down pretty much ends the game. So the defense has to hold tight. Appreciate all those people that stuck with us tonight, especially with all the issues, unexpected issues that we had this evening. Like I said, we're learning on the fly really here. So what works and what doesn't work, and we definitely learned something tonight that we may not be able to stream to all 3 at away games. So huge play here for both teams. First down pretty much ends it. Royals get a stop and they give themselves a chance. Oh, and there's going to be the first down, and that's
first down.
That's most likely gonna be it.
It's gonna be tough for the Royals.
So huge play right up the middle. And so now the Royals, I think, take their last time out. But I don't know. It might be too late. A minute 30. It's going to take something extremely unexpected now at this point.
We'll see.
So as we were mentioning, girls basketball starting up
Very
Monday
excited for that.
with practice. And then you guys will have a jamboree, the Mid-Eastern Conference Jamboree.
Yeah, I think.
And I
that's
think
on the
your
5th
first game
or
is the
2nd.
15th. Is that right? I think it's a Friday night. But they are going to take a knee here, which I think that will. I don't think there's
I think that's gonna
much
end the
to
game.
do. So rough night here by the Royals and rough night for us. So
It's a rough night for everybody.
yes,
over
rough
here
night
at
for
Eastern.
everybody. But we did. I mean, we fought. I mean, there was a time it was 21-0, right? So at least they kept battling. I don't know. We didn't talk about player of the game.
Oh yeah.
Candidates.
We talked about that.
And nobody's given me any suggestions on the chat as people are starting to leave the stream. Trying to think here who we.
If we're looking at offense, Landon had some good catches.
Right.
Chase had an interception.
I think
touchdown.
Yeah, Chase
That was
Settergren's interception
that.
is really the play that started to give us a
Yeah,
chance.
yeah.
Where we're at the end with a chance. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say is, and I think they might have shut the camera off. Is, and hopefully everything's all right with Cole.
Right.
You know, he got injured early, and hopefully things are going okay there. And we will hopefully see you next
Yep.
week. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.